The World Economic Forum, it's one of these Switzerland-based international bodies. Its mission statement is, quote, committed to improving the state of the world by engaging business, political, academic, and other leaders of society to shape global, regional, and industry agendas. And it has its annual meetup in Davos, which is a mountain resort in the Alps. They just had their annual meeting, so what happened, other than celebrities and well-known people in attendance having their pictures taken? Well, every conservative's favourite billionaire, George Soros, he was there, and he had a dig at both Putin and Trump. The term mafia state came up a couple of times. And he said, quote, clearly I consider the Trump administration to be a danger to the world, but I regard it as a purely temporary phenomenon that will disappear in 2020, or even sooner, unquote. Cue right-wing commentators losing their shit on social media. So predictable how they react. The charity Oxfam also made the news, well, Euronews at least. Before the forum, they tweeted out a reference to a report which says 42 of the very richest people in the world hold the same wealth as 3.7 billion folks, the poorer half of the world. That statistic in and of itself indicates how obscene the world is in terms of distribution of wealth. Some Tory politician called Rob Wilson then had a go at Oxfam via a well-known newspaper accusing Oxfam of being biased or lefties or whatever. Bernie Sanders, American politician, he showed support for the report, which I would assume would help it gain a wider audience. Yeah. So Trump did his little speech where he was boasting about recent US economic growth, and he trotted out, I don't know, is this a new slogan of his? America first doesn't mean America alone. Yeah, that's good. It's obvious he favours protectionism, but he has to talk a good game on free trade, and yeah, he will do some bilateral free trade agreements with countries that he likes. He spoke of unfair trade practices and said, America will no longer turn a blind eye. He didn't name any country specifically when talking about this, but you can probably guess who he meant. A lot of world leaders from powerful countries were in attendance. Yeah. Okay, what the World Economic Forum is, it's a membership organisation funded and participated in by very wealthy companies. And as I understand it in my limited way, membership fees increase as companies become more involved in forum projects and initiatives. Individual membership and admin costs are pretty high. Representatives from NGOs, religious leaders and academics will attend, as will journalists, of course, to cover the event, which lasts for several days. Economic, political and environmental concerns will be addressed in speeches, debates. Yeah, I think this body has been going for 30 years now, since the late 80s. The theme of this year's forum was Creating a Shared Future in a Fractured World. Well, the world certainly is fractured, but who will share this future? This would be the future as seen or conceived of by rich arseholes and powerful politicians interested in maintaining the status quo. Look at the attendance list at this annual forum and its membership structure. Listen to what they're talking about. Money makes the world go round. This is their world, and we're along for the ride, like it or not, until something massively significant changes.